Hello and welcome to the tutorial for MetaMorpheus' multi-protease data analysis. My name is Rachel Miller and I work for Dr. Lloyd Smith at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. To begin, you will need to download and install MetaMorpheus if you have not already done so. If you need help with this process, I urge you to watch the MetaMorpheus Quick Start Guide to the Windows GUI on the associated link here. I also provided the files that we're going to be using in this tutorial at the Dropbox link below. So I downloaded these Dropbox files and I put them in this multi-protease tutorial file here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk through what I've provided for you. So first and foremost are our databases, which are going to be a contaminant database and the human UniProt FASTA database. Then I provided mass spec files in both the thermo-raw file format and MZML format for 3 proteases, aspen, gluci, and trypsin. And then I've provided the TOMLs, which are the settings for the various tasks that we're going to be doing. So you can see that I've organized them as multi-protease, and then for each specific protease if you choose to do single protease analysis as well. So let's go ahead and open up MetaMorpheus. So this is our auto updater letting you know there's a newer version available, but I want to use version 290 because that's what's being used in the associated manuscript. So I'm going to go ahead and start by dragging in our databases. So you just select both of them and drag and drop into the protein database section. Next up is going to be our mass spec files, and this is where our file-specific settings come into play. So I'm going to select these 3 raw files here and drag and drop. All right, so next I'm going to select a file, and I'm going to go down where it says Set File-Specific Parameters. Since this is our aspen sample, I'm going to select protease, and I'm going to set that to aspen. Save. Okay, so now what that does is later when we add our search TOMLs and task TOMLs over here in the task area, this is going to override the protease setting to aspen for this specific file. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to repeat this process for gluci. And finally for trypsin. All right. And then we are going to drag and drop our TOMLs. So search, GPTMD, and our calibrate. So calibration is going to calibrate these files so we can get better results. GPTMD is going to do PTM discovery. And then finally, we have our search task. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this. All right, so now our MetaMorpheus search has completed, and if we go back into our mass spec files, we have this folder that has the results from our calibration task, GPTMD, and search task. So you have just completed a multi-protease search with MetaMorpheus. Now, if you want to go ahead and do single protease analysis as well to compare the results, then we can open up MetaMorpheus again. But now we are going to want to use databases from GPTMD instead of our generic databases. So we're going to go in, and you can see here we have our contaminant database with GPTMD and our UniProt database with the GPTMD PTMs annotated. And then now we're going to go up to our calibrate task, and we are going to select one of our calibrated files. So we'll go ahead and drag and drop over aspen. We can see here we have our file-specific protease setting, as well as now file-specific calibrations, tolerances. And then we will just go back to our TOMLs. And since we've already calibrated and we already are using GPTMD databases, all we need to do is drag over our aspen search TOML and begin. So I hope you've learned today how to achieve multi-protease data analysis with MetaMorpheus. Thank you.